To my family, friends, supporters, and colleagues, I want to speak to you directly and from the heart. This is a shakedown. I'm going to be open, transparent, and defend myself because this isn't right. This is all being orchestrated by Tony Buzbee, who has targeted Jay-Z. Tony Buzbee targets black men, and I believe he's going to release a 30-second clip of a sex tape that tries to make me look guilty and play into every stereotype you could possibly imagine. That video should actually be 10 minutes or so. Hey Tony, instead of releasing your edit, put the whole video out. I don't have it, or I would myself. You know what happened, and you're trying to manipulate the media. The encounter in question took place during the day at her invitation, and now that appears to be a deliberate setup, coordinated by Gabby, also known as Carly on OnlyFans. Gabby and Tony Buzbee want $50 million. What they're getting is sued for defamation and trying to take me down. My career is all about real talk and honesty. I know my family and fans know exactly what this is about. And I'm going to be out there telling you whatever I need to say, just like I always do. I love all you guys.
Oh boy. All right. So again, almost 60 years old and in this situation. I keep going back to that. Then the information just keeps coming. So I'm going to keep commenting on it. So he knows that there's a pending 30-second clip of a, of them engaging in relations. And documentation is great when you are trying to show what you've done. Like I provide documentation in my job often because, I'm setting up servers, writing code. Those are things you should document. Documenting your relational engagements. When have we ever seen that be something that ultimately ends positively? Because especially if you're not with someone in a lifelong partnership, somebody's going to have that information and they can spread it. This just seems to be this is behavior you would expect from someone 40 years his junior. Oh, I'm 16 and I'm making these dumb decisions. Again, and it may be a shakedown, make no mistake about it, but he put himself in this situation. You would think somebody his age would be a lot wiser, right? Again, we talk about it all the time. Your precepts make me wiser than my teachers because they're ever before me. That's from Psalm 119. Young men, you don't want to be like this. And again, I am not siding with the shakedown with Tony Buzbee, and he can, Shannon's going to do what he has to do. They released the audio. He's now releasing this statement. So we're going tit for tat here. It's like, what's going to come out next? And he's trying to preemptively get in front of the possible release of this tape, of this audio, or it may be video. I don't know. I'm not going to watch it. But unfortunately, he put himself in this situation by not walking out biblical principles, living wisely, minding who you're around. Bad company corrupts good morals. Again, he's been around locker rooms and the like, and I don't know. This is bad from each side because the lawyer is someone who he's doing what lawyers do, right? You don't expect that, and I don't disagree with Shannon that he may be targeting black celebrities. This may be his thing, though. It's his shtick. We have certain lawyers that are known for certain things here where I live, right? If you know, you know. Hashtag, right? Certain people are known for certain things, and this lawyer Tony Buzbee might be known for going after high-profile black men. That may be his thing, but don't put yourself in this situation. You know you're a target. You know you have the bullseye on your back. Why not live in such a way that that's the case? You said that this was a setup from the beginning. How foolish did you have to be in order to fall for it? Now, again, I'm pretty sure there's going to be a lot of information that comes out that's going to paint her in a negative light, and he's already released some of it. Tony Buzbee is going to try to release the edited clip. I know in court he's going to have to release the unedited clip. If he has it, they're going to expect that he does that. But again, this is all going to be tried in the court of public opinion, because it's not a criminal case, it's a civil case, and they can get they can sway people prior to the actual. Well, I think what they're trying to do is put pressure on Shannon to settle. But he's doubling down, and I get it. If he knows that this is a shakedown, don't double down. Don't give this woman the victory, because then the next one will think that she's going to gain the victory too. So you've got to take a hard stance. I get it. I agree with him on that. I just find that the putting yourself in this position at this age is such a bad look. Now, again, you've got to fight it, and he needs to fight it with every fiber of his being if these allegations are false, because we've had too much. The pendulum has swung too far to the other side, where essentially if a woman makes accusations, the man is guilty until proven innocent. And we can't do that. That's not what our system is based on. It's innocent until proven guilty in a court of law. You cannot. And again, Tony Buzbee is trying to use the consistent playbook of the day. I think who was it that mentioned it? I think Jason Whitlock mentioned it maybe on a previous episode of his, where he believes that there are going to be more women that are going to be attached to this lawsuit, similar to the Deshaun Watson situation, where eventually the avalanche of accusers just burdened Deshaun Watson to the point where it doesn't matter. You might as well just settle and try as best you can to rebuild your life. He believes that this may be the play with Shannon Sharpe as well, that if he doesn't get out in front of this and try to clear his name and aggressively fight this, that he may be deluged with an inordinate amount of, because women are going to see this and think, oh, I can get a piece of that 50 million. Let me hop on this gravy train. I've been with him. You might see Michelle coming back out right with something. Who knows? And again, this is the statute of limitations. I don't know on these type of accusations what the statute of limitations is, but he's opened himself up. The can of worms is now open. But I'm hoping that if these allegations are false, that this woman is vilified for lying and for trying to take Shannon Sharpe to the cleaners. Because we've got to stop this. We've got the pendulum's got to swing back to justice being innocent until proven guilty, and not that people can come up and get the bag, right? Because that's what it seems like.
I just want some money.
They just want that money, and they see these foolish athletes and former athletes and rappers and whatever else as a way to come up. Anyway, y'all, that's how. But that's. I don't know. That's the price you pay. Until next time, be on the alert. Stand firm in the faith. Act like men. Be strong. See y'all around. Bye.